Have you ever visited stores that fired up your shopping mood while others left you cold? You may have loved everything that you saw in that store and yet ended up not buying anything. And yet there's some stores we walk into. The next thing we know, we're pulling our wallets out and buying an item. What do these stores have that made you buy? Many of you have probably been in retail for a number of years. Some of you may just be starting out. We all share a common goal regardless of where you are, and that is profitability. Some who are thinking of building their stores or enhancing their selling environments already have an idea of the look and feel they want their customers to experience while shopping in that store. Some may even enlist the help of professionals in coming up with wonderful ideas and great finishes. Some agonize over paint colors and maybe fixture finishes. Yet, how many actually study the way their customers shop? What I mean is this: what makes a customer walk inside a store or walk past it? And once inside the store, what triggers them to pick an item up and purchase it? Better yet, what will make this customer purchase not one, but 3 items before they leave the store? As an avid proponent of great store atmospherics for many years, the power of an effectively merchandised store to bring in increased sales never ceases to amaze me. Appealing displays, well-lit focals, enticing scents that may propel me to that selling area pique my interest. However, what excites me are these cold stores, where the power of an effective retail environment remain untapped. But what is store atmospherics anyway? It refers to anything in your store that hopefully puts your customers in a buying mood. It might be the scent of freshly baked cookies as they walk past your bakery, or maybe it's that nice soft cuddly blanket you put in the window that invite their touch. From what we see, what we hear, what we smell, touch, and taste. But is this enough to make a store successful? I think the power of store atmospherics is in how we use all these elements to draw customers to shop our entire selling space. Something that builds business credibility, product credibility, and at the same time builds an emotional connection. But what makes up an effective selling space? The first is retail image and ID. I often ask clients what they sell, and the replies I get run a range of fashion to home accessories to hardware, tools, and so on. And I tell them that these are the products they carry. They're not necessarily what they sell. Most people will not buy a product for a product itself. Most of us will buy a product for what it can do for us. For example, there are a good number of shoe stores around, but they don't all sell the same thing. A shoe store that sells prestige designer shoes might sell luxury. Another store might sell trendy, popular price point shoes. In this case, they sell fashion, peer acceptance, and maybe peer adulation. Another store that sells active footwear sells performance. And another store that sells shoes for body alignment or pain relief sells health and well-being. In essence, what you really sell is what sets you apart from your competitors. Once established, we can then decide what type of name, logo, colors, or store design help us convey this image and ID to our customers. The second element in effective selling spaces is store layout and traffic. As customers walk into your store, watch where they go. Are there any hot spots? Any challenged areas that are least visited? Where's your cash desk located? Your stock room? In the next hour, I will share with you some insights into creating an effective store layout and at the same time, maybe address those challenged areas. Ultimately, our goal is to maximize the return per square foot. The third is product categorization. I've always included categorization and adjacency planning in an efficient layout. Ever shop in a store that there's just way too much merchandise and you don't know where to look? Ever been in a store that sold kitchen accessories next to car mats? What about yoga tapes and watch straps? Creating a category adjacency plan allows retailers to determine the location of specific product groups. Not only does this give your customers a reason to visit each area of your store, it also sets the stage for multiple selling. From one department to the next, from one fixture to the adjacent fixture, or within that one unit itself, from one shelf to the next, adjacency planning makes for an efficient selling space. The fourth and last element is product placement. Once we've decided where departments go and what products go where, the next step for us is to determine how we can increase the time customers spend in a given area. This is where we use primary and secondary focal displays to draw people in and appeal to their emotions. This is the point where we'd like to romance our customers fully, and thereby leading them to the eventual purchase of a merchandise. Effective store atmospherics bring fun and excitement to any shop. More importantly, it makes the job of selling and delivering customer service much easier. At the same time, we're providing our customers with a memorable shopping experience.